Turnout can make or break any election any year, but as you mentioned, the early voting numbers in person for day one of early voting statewide was lower than 2018, but some analysts say it's too early to just say that turnout overall will be low as well.
And in a place like Texas with a large, growing, diverse, and young population, turnout is more important than ever in determining the ultimate results.
Early voting in North Texas had a soggy start Monday, and voters seemed to come out in a trickle, with first day early voting numbers coming out lower than the last time the governor's race was on the ballot. In 2018, Collin, Denton, Dallas, and Tarrant counties combined for more than 153,000 voters on the first day of early voting. Monday, about 98,000 people voted, a difference of nearly 56,000. And while that may signal lower overall early voting turnout, which tends to lean more Democratic than Republican, Joshua Blank with the Texas Politics Project at the University of Texas in Austin says it's likely too early to make a significant prediction. But he also suggests 2018's higher turnout may have been an outlier.
We had a rate that was similar to presidential elections in that year, driven by really, in many ways, President Donald Trump leading Democrats to turn out at extremely high rates.
Blank suggests voter enthusiasm might just be lower this year overall.
When you look at the polling and you look at attitudes towards this election and you look at enthusiasm, it wouldn't be surprising to see a decline in turnout.
And while Blank says Texas Democrats want a high turnout because they're relying on people who may not consistently vote, increasing their chance to be competitive, high turnout overall can increase the chances that any voter, regardless of their party, can get the results they want.
Ultimately, high turnout elections tend to be high turnout elections for everybody. And so, it's not as though one party turns out at really high rates and the other party just stays home in most cases, because the other party counter-mobilizes.
And mail-in ballots are also still a part of the election process, but after talking to multiple North Texas election officials, they say that mail-in voting is down for multiple reasons. One being a lot of people have put COVID and the pandemic in the rearview mirror. And then also there's lower trust with election offices following the 2020 controversial election.